Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Wolfstar Sins and Paradise.
So itchy.
Okay, so last time we shot the Daigyo, apparently, in our dreams? If you are caught splash of water at your feet, which roused you from your slumber. Slowly, you open your eyes and are greeted by the endless sea with shimmering waves twinkling under the... Shimmering waves twinking.
Twink!
Twink!
Shimmering waves
Twink,
twinkling
right.
under the peaceful night sky. Letting your eyes wander, you observe the ocean before you, as if searching for an answer.
What a strange dream.
Your reverie of the serene scene is interrupted by a loud snoring that is happening next to your ear.
I recognize that sound. A dingy.
No, Sako needs to do this.
Okay, Saku snore. Yeah, it's a beautiful snore, Saku.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed.
Wow, you're actually impressed.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything. If you did a noise, we didn't hear it, by the way.
Yeah, we actually...
You just lit up for like a second. Directly beside you rests Daigyo. His form is more tattered than usual, with various levels of battle marks and messy fur scattered throughout his exhausted body. Oh, look at
no.
a nip slip.
Nipple.
You notice that his exhausted arm is beneath your own head, as if giving you support. Part of you doesn't wash... doesn't wash.
Don't wash.
It doesn't wash.
No.
Stinky.
No.
Farts.
Which part though? Let me know in the comment. Part of you doesn't wish to wake him up. For once, things are quiet, and you're content to enjoy the silence. As you let your eyes begin to wander, exploring his body, a pang of guilt hangs over your head.
Knock it off, brain. Just observing Daigyo's body for clues as to what happened. Yes, exactly. That's
looking at
exactly
it.
what I'm doing. That's all.
Another splash of cool water from the ocean reaches your feet. This time, Daigyo begins to awaken. He lets out a long, lazy yawn and opens his eyes.
Ah, good evening, First Desk Detective Wolfstar. Are you back to normal now?
As normal as I can be. Daigyo, what happened? To...
Basically, a
You
rat noise.
You look like a bus ran over you.
Hmm?
Are you okay?
Daigyo starts to chuckle.
What's so funny?
I'm sorry, First Class Detective Wolfstar. Do I really have to keep doing that, by the way?
Yes, you
Yes.
absolutely
must.
have to.
Mandatory.
You just caught me off guard with that question. Here all along, I thought that you didn't give a shit about my well-being. Your sudden compassion for a demon surprised me, First Class Detective Wolfstar. That's all.
Remind me to never do that again.
All good.
Thank you for your concerns. I'll be alright. I'm sure you're more interested to know what happened to you, though.
Well, since you brought it up, what happened to me?
I think you were sleeping.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. What happened when I was asleep?
You left me all alone to battle Rage.
What? Rage appeared?
Yeah, he did.
Oh god. Did I hurt anyone?
No. You didn't have time to hurt anyone other than me.
I'm sorry.
Think nothing of it.
Damn it. My curse.
It is no longer going to be an issue from this day forward.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Rage will never be able to appear from you ever again.
Daigyo exhales as if putting down a great weight he'd been carrying for a long time.
You're cured.
Yay!
You're stunned by this news.
Ah. Click. No. Yes. Better.
Okay.
What?
What you heard seems to be too good to be true. Has the nightmare actually come to an end? Would Daigyo even attempt such a feat? Is he even into feat?
How?
Hmm?
Hyper and I have been trying to put an end to Rage for so long. Tell me, Daigyo, how did you do it? Give me a reason to believe you.
Calm down and look up, First Class Detective Wolfstar.
Daigyo points to the sky, and your gaze follows.
Holy crap! That's luster! It's a luster.
That is
That's a moon,
lust.
dude.
Yes,
Mom.
it is. Here's
That's
a
a moon.
big fat-ass moon.
Luster's light isn't affecting me at all?
No, it's not.
Then that means you're telling me the truth.
Strange things have happened, you know.
Oh, I believe you. But I still don't know how you did it.
Daigyo turns away from you for a moment and grunts as he shifts his weight, reaching for something. He returns to you and reveals his cell phone.
I use this.
What? I don't understand. You used your cell phone.
Yes, with this device, I have ruined the devious plans of our mutual enemies.
Color me confused. Oh, it's not written with OU. How disappointed are you?
That's written correctly, yes.
No,
For the
it's
first
not.
time in a visual
No.
novel I played. It's written the way I would write it.
There's like a whole thing on about why there's no U in color for Americans. But in summary, capitalism.
In summary, they're just getting rid of you.
Don't worry, I'm a very big disappointment, so you don't have to worry about me.
No, Ash, you're great.
You're funny.
At the time you called me to be transported, you were already transforming into Rage, who was primed and ready to rampage throughout paradise.
Is that true? The last thing I remember was being on the roof of the prison and seeing the dark moon luster completely full in the sky. What happened next?
Dagyo groans as he shifts his weight.
I had time to look for a suitable battleground as far away from the city of paradise as possible. While you spent the entire day in prison with your friend, I used what time instead to prepare for this event to happen, hence my shopping habit.
What? You knew all of this was going to happen?
Hence why we're here at the beach.
I suppose it's not the worst place to summon a world-ending boss to fight.
Dagyo grins.
Being this far away from the city of paradise deprived Rage of valuable souls that would have been served him as a nourishment. Since there was no alternate reserves for his dark powers to flourish, Rage was left with only one crippling option. His own soul was used to sustain the transformation, meaning that his time to exist outside of you was greatly diminished by this lack of fuel alone.
When you put it that way, it does make a hell of a lot more sense.
Dagyo chuckles.
How did you know when I would turn into Rage?
Oh, the tram
that's
stamp.
my butt.
Actually
Okay.
gonna zoom in
Obviously.
on that. I love it.
I was confused.
Remember that mark I placed upon you, First Class Detective Wolfstar? Or should I say, bend over?
Oh,
Please enter your
oh,
stage name.
oh.
His name is my problem.
Bend
Yes,
over.
the tramp stamp.
Yeah, I do.
Dagyo sneers.
Wait, don't tell me that.
One of the side effects of the spell is that it allows me to sense what's happening to you too. So I know
so
every
we were
little
with
thing
Hugo.
that happened with Hugo.
Ah, so
That's fun.
okay. So did you experience that anal, that butt destroying anal?
It's a convenient and versatile little seal.
You can only sense what's happening to me, though, right?
Dagyo coughs.
Dagyo, this better not be acting like some kind of spy device, too.
Of course not. Delete browsing history.
Consider your days numbered if you're lying to me about that.
Anyways, back to the explanation at hand.
You begin to snarl.
Ah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I'm sure.
I use that tethering magic to pull you, Rage, away from the prison. Also, I made sure to aim his landing spot out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, Shin.
Oh, Shin.
Oh shit.
I knew there was going to be a tie-in somewhere.
Oh, Shin. You're touching that camera.
Oh, Shin, man.
Oh, Shinpai, please touch me more.
Why would you do that?
2 reasons. First, Rage is an amazing killing machine. I mean, look at the beef of this man, my god. But he sucks at swimming. And 2, I needed him to waste as much power as possible before reaching the shore. The shore. Blah. Because of your incredible lack of any magical talents. Rage was already at the edge of defeat before the first attack even happened. Unfortunately for me, the battle that commenced after was still quite a taxing experience.
Tax Manning experience.
Just should have something.
If you don't mind, the details of the encounter were rather traumatic, to put it lightly, and I'd rather not recall them at this time.
Fine, but you're not off the hook yet. You will tell me all about what happened here later.
They fought.
We fought, we threw some trash talk, we had some wine, some cheese, maybe a little fun, and then it was over. Okay? There.
I'm still not sure how your cell phone was used to defeat him.
It's a Nokia. Do not diss them.
He threw the
Get through the Nokia and everything imploded.
My creation for all his dark occult and supernatural visage is actually just a computer, Wolfstar.
Rage is a computer?
Yes, he is. Knowing this, I just had to hijack the program and have his data move into my phone. Ciphering the codes to find the right signal was a piece of cake, since I was the one who programmed him in the first place. Without his mind inside of you, all that remains now is his soul, which cannot activate any powers on its own. Thus, any connection or hold Rage had over you is permanently severed. Everything that is my son, Rage, is in my hands right now.
Wait, does that mean that if you go down Dagio's route, then it's incest?
Huh?
Because if you go down Dagio's route, you then have sex with him, obviously, like every other visual novel.
You're not his son.
But then
The
would it be
Rage is
incest?
his son.
But Rage is also inside you, but then wouldn't that make it incest?
Let's just continue.
Rage is your son too?
Yes, he is my only son. But that'll be a story for another night, First Class Detective Wolfstar.
There are so many gaps in Dagio's retelling of tonight's events. What are you not telling me?
You can hear a car horn beep twice. Across the beach, there's a lone car waiting on the road, whose lights are pointed in your direction.
What the?
Before I passed out, I made a call for an Uber to pick you up and take you back home.
Product placement.
They have Ubers in Paradise.
Wait, this is actually a line!
Yeah, I'm just gonna add a B there, the boober.
Boober.
So I made a call for a boober to pick you up. Oh, Uber.
Ah, how kind of you.
Think nothing of it, First Class Detective Wolfstar.
Tiger hands you a cell phone. Why?
Why just don't do that?
You react as if he had put a large, hairy, angry spider on your hand and dropped the phone, almost throwing it upon the sand.
An iPhone.
What are you doing?
Ja, Wolfstar.
This is
You've
funny.
nothing to be afraid of. So long as my cell phone isn't powered on again, Rage won't be able to harm you.
Don't keep
Mostly.
Depends on the phone
Maybe.
in the pocket.
Like destroy it or something,
throw
burn
it
it
in
down.
the tea.
Oh. Tiger picks up the phone and shows you that it is indeed turned off.
By pressing the power button.
Then he puts it in your hands once more. Like take out the battery or something. I don't know. Like just snap it in half. I don't know. Just don't do that.
My son's life is now in your hands, First Class Detective Wolfstar.
What? Dagio.
His fate is yours to decide.
Destroy
Throw
it.
in the sea. Why, Dagio?
You kept him safe all this time. It's only fair that you continue to keep watch over him for me.
Way to pass the responsibility onto others, you damn deadbeat. You damn deadbeat. Lab.
If led up to me, the temptation to use his powers again would be overwhelming.
That's actually a good point. I still can't believe that Dagio trusts me with his only son's life.
I know that there's little hope to redeem himself in your eyes. If you choose to break my phone and put an end to his existence, I'll understand.
You're giving me the choice to be his judge, jury, and executioner?
Tiger grits his teeth and lets out a gasp of pain.
Now I know for certain that he hasn't told me the whole story about what happened tonight. Dagio.
Once again, the lone car on the road honks its horns.
Yeah.
An ostrich.
You wave your arm. You wave your arm at the driver.
Jeez, hasn't anyone ever told you that patience is a virtue?
Tiger takes your hand and gives you the rest of his money.
Go on now. You shouldn't keep the ostrich driver waiting any longer.
A Woober.
Where does he keep all the
Uber.
phones and all the money? It's all, how big is his
He
asshole?
keeps it up his ass.
Aren't you coming too?
I only have enough money left for you to ride. It's my own fault for spending all of it earlier on booze and expensive food.
Figures he'd waste it all acting like a big spender. Must be a downside from living life as a CEO.
I'm just going to stay here on the beach for a little while longer, if you don't mind. When you arrive back at home, I'll use the tethering magic to return to.
I want to question him more, but he's right. It can wait for now. Alright.
You leave Dagio behind. You approach the boober and you look at Dagio's cell phone.
Oh, it's gonna be a long ride home.
Dagio watches as the ostrich vanishes on the horizon. He indulges a moment to attempt relaxation, laying his head down on the cool sand.
Indulges a moment to attempt relaxation. What kind of sentence?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Mere moments later.
You're truly pathetic. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
pathetic.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
You f***ed up Dagyo.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, I was wondering when you arrived, and you stumbled on your line. Like, really? Fashionably late as usual, I see.
Dagyo's glamour is removed, revealing his injuries as they truly are.
You look like
It's not as bad as it seems, really. How are you?
I'm doing a hell of a lot better than you. At very least, I can stand up on my own 2 feet.
Standing is overrated.
Exactly.
This little game of ours has clearly taken its toll on you.
Don't presume to lecture me now. I sooner heed the words of sheltered preachers with idealistic views of the world. Wow, that is really fourth wall breaking right there. What's going on?
Through his snarling, a trickle of venomous green blood snakes from the side of Dagyo's muzzle.
No, it
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
Why I would never attempt to tell you how to play this game of manipulation.
Damn right you won't. At least I got complete control of the team on my side of the board. Let me guess. That giant lizard ally of yours turned out to be greedier than you predicted?
Ancient dragons just aren't as reliable as they used to be.
Hey, you!
You're calling yourself ancient, Ash?
Wow. How old are you?
Did you hear that you by now? That sounded very ominous. Anyway, I warned you about that from the beginning, but would an old dog like yourself listen?
Don't underestimate me. I've still got a few A's up my sleeves.
Says the one who brought out the f***ing moon last round. There's no way to bluff when you're showing off every card in your hand.
Dagyo cackles with laughter, which ends when he doubles over and begins to cough up more blood.
Dagyo, my sweet Dagyo. When will you learn to let your pals do all of the groundwork?
Dagyo carefully chuckles.
Why let them have all the fun? I don't mind getting my paws dirty too.
Dagyo holds up his phone's memory chip.
Speaking of pawns, I'm sure you'd like to have yours back.
Yes, I would. What will it cost?
How about we trade? 1 minion for another.
You want an equivalent piece then?
Yes, I want my knight back.
Are we resetting the board?
Yes, you made quite a few illegal moves.
I despise setbacks.
Dagyo's hand begins to press down on the chip.
Tick tock.
Fine, as you wish.
Dagyo throws the memory chip to the stranger, who catches it.
Have my knight delivered to Pleasure Island tomorrow, before noon.
Very well.
With that, the stranger leaves. Once again, Dagyo returns to relaxation. His fresh wounds slowly begin to repair themselves.
What a wonderful night.
Suddenly, his stomach growls loudly.
Only when you want to do nothing. That's when you beset by hunger. Ah well, might as well give in to my darkest desires. Time to go hunting.
And time for us to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Discord link in the description if you want to join us for the next recording sessions. And yeah, let us know what you thought in the comments, and see you guys later. Bye.
Heyo!